Hey everyone. Starting off today's Abbott and Costello double feature is their classic 1945 comedy, The Naughty 90s. Now in the 1890s, Captain Sam Jackson, Henry Travers, brings his traveling showboat, the River Queen, to Ironville along the Mississippi River. He introduces his new cast, which includes his daughter, Caroline Jackson, Lois Collier, and new leading man Dexter Broadhurst, Bud Abbott. Now at the same time, three gamblers, Bonita Farrow, Rita Johnson, Bailey, Joe Sawyer, and Crawford, Alan Curtis, are told by the sheriff to leave town that night. Now before they leave for St. Louis, the three gamblers plan a party for Captain Sam when he arrives there. In St. Louis, Dexter and his buddy Sebastian Dinwiddle, Lou Costello, try and fail to stop Captain Sam from gambling at the party. Soon they find that the gamblers now have a share in the River Queen and decide to make use of Captain Sam's reputation for honesty in putting in some gambling rooms, while Captain Sam tries to earn enough money to pay them back. Obviously, Captain Sam doesn't like this arrangement, and even Crawford finds it distasteful after someone is shot for accusing him of cheating. That and his growing interest in Caroline. Now, Dexter and Sebastian try to help, but it all comes down to one quick hand of poker to determine who maintains full control of the River Queen. Okay, let's get it out of the way. This movie is mainly known for having the complete Who's On First comedy routine done by Bud and Lou, as compared to the partial routine used in One Night in the Tropics. Now, reportedly, the director had trouble filming it, as the boys caused the crew a burst in laughter every time they tried to film this routine, and so that laughter ended up being left in. Now, personally, I can't claim to have heard it, but for a very good reason. I'm just as prone to cracking up every time I watch them do it myself, so it's hard for me to hear anything in the background over my own laughter. Now, Who's On First was later inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame, and it is this version from the Naughty 90s that has been playing there on monitors continuously ever since. But Who's On First is hardly the only reason to watch this movie. The boys also have a few other routines, including Higher, Lower, and Feathers in the Cake. And I certainly get a kick out of watching them deal with the sleepwalking Bailey, as played by Joe Sawyer, when he constantly attacks Lou and then pauses to say, "I must tell this to the general." Sure, it's not exactly a politically correct scene since he believes he is fighting Indians, but it's still a fun scene just the same. And then there's Lou with the catfish burgers. Or maybe I should say, cat. Just many wonderful moments here. Now, I can't deny that this movie reminds me of the 1936 Showboat. Well, it should, considering they reused the riverboat from that film as the River Queen in this one. Admittedly, the Naughty 90s doesn't compare to that movie. While my ratings are the same between the two at the moment, my opinion of Showboat is reflective of what I think of that movie as a whole. While my rating of the Naughty 90s is based almost entirely on the goodwill garnered from watching Bud and Lou, especially with their Who's On First routine, as the music and the romance of this movie are really not strengths. Still, as I said, for Bud and Lou, it is well worth it and easily recommended. This movie is available on Blu-ray from Shout Factory as part of the 28 film The Complete Abbott and Costello Universal Pictures Collection, is 1 hour and 16 minutes in length. Well, that should be all I have to say on this one, everybody, so thanks for listening, and I hope you'll keep tuning in for more.